Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to ZK Adventure. We are on Soldiers of the Wasteland, which is this level, and I can confirm that I have played a level with this title before that was made by Zane in the past. However, the level is completely different. The original Soldiers of the Wasteland level used to be this level that had like a bunch of boots, and it was really chaotic. But it seems like this level is much less chaotic. So this is basically a monster manipulation level, but kind of similar to kind of similar to Immalleable Sand Dune from Walls of CCLP4. Except this one, the dirt is pretty much scrambled everywhere, which makes the solving experience pretty interesting. And we even need a bomb to get to the exit, or a fireball to blow up the bomb to reach the exit, which is pretty simple right there. So yeah, this is definitely a really interestingly designed level, to say the least. There's fire in random spots, there's traps, so it's very nicely designed in terms of aesthetics as well. And I can go ahead and do that right there. Okay, so let's see what we got going here. There's... Alright. I could have approached that differently, but I wanted to be a little daring. Okay, there's one more fireball, and it's right there. I didn't know that in advance, by the way. I just got lucky. And I assume it's in the smack middle. Yep. Okay, so we're going to have to do something like this, and like that. Alright. And that is it. Soldiers of the Wasteland is done. Really fun level. It's really nicely designed. It's different compared to other monster guiding levels with dirt and such. Kind of like in Malleable Sand Dune, except this one is it plays differently, which I like. And I don't know why, but it seemed like it went by a little smoother too than in Malleable Sand Dune. So I have to say I like this one a little bit more than the other, but they're different. I appreciate that, and I wouldn't mind seeing this in a future set, by the way. All right, Ashes is the next level. So there's some funny things about this level. The start is pretty interesting, for lack of a better word. There are no items nor hazards under any block. Hopefully. Maybe Josh put an exit under one of them. Okay, does that tapping noise not stop? I thought it did. Oh, well, whatever, I guess. Okay, well, I had to take my headset off. I don't like hearing tapping noises when I'm playing levels. It's kind of annoying. Alright, so this level is interesting solely for the fact that I'm pretty much the only one that likes this level. No one else really seems to care for this type of level. I don't know why. It's fun to play. There's really well, at least now, there's nothing really terrible about it. And it's got some pretty interesting little bits to it that I really like. Like this section right here. So this part, you have to guide the block on the ice, but you can't actually push it on the edges, which I think is a pretty solid idea. And it was in CCLP4 voting, well, the original version, and the original version was a lot meaner, to say the least. And I think that's the version people are more familiar with, which I can agree with it being with that statement. The original was pretty unfair in some spots, but this version is a lot simpler. And I have played this before, for the record. Okay. The original also had, in both these sections, there were chips under it seemed like the chips there were some chips under blocks in both these rooms, this room and the one above. And just that made it seem like they were just randomly placed chips under blocks, and I think that was another hindrance the level fell under. Oh, that's the tapping noise. Okay. This part's I guess this part can be a little mean too, but I mean, you have plenty of blocks to use. And you don't even have to interfere with the bugs for these. Yeah, I enjoyed this level. This is probably one of my favorite levels in ZK3. Okay, so I just need to cover up the last one, or block the last one. Okay. And we got a little bit of a Sokoban here, which is pretty simple. The twist is you have to actually push a block out. So you want the tanks in this configuration. I guess that's another mean part of it, but I mean, it's in my opinion, it's really nothing to cry about. Alright, then there's this part right here, which isn't too bad. And the ending was a lot worse before. You actually had to I don't remember what the ending was, but I remember there was like a pink ball cloner right here, and yeah, it was, and I think there was a blob ending as well. It was kind of lame. Okay, so I just gotta get rid of the skates. Classic To Catch a Thief section. I'll wait. Alright, Ashes is complete. Really fun level. I know I'm probably in the unpopular opinion, but hopefully seeing the level in its newest form or format, people would probably appreciate the level more. I don't know. I like it, and no, I didn't put any exit under any of the blocks. Why would I do that? Alright, in the nick of time. Let me put my headset back on. Sorry if the voice audio or whatever was like all bouncing all over the place. That's the way to start the level right there. Oh, great, more ticking. Use this fireball as a hint to help you escape. I believe the fireball in question is this one right there. Okay, so what do we got going here? Looks like we got some keys, some trap buttons, a mass amount of fireballs. And it looks like we have to go through that. Okay. Oh, I didn't get the key. Oops. I mean, I can get some flippers right now, I guess, but I don't. There's not really a point to doing that. I'll get them later as I need them. Oh, I completely missed the timing. Well, whatever. Let's get some flippers. Just to get some chips. And yeah, there's a lot of flippers in there. I think that's just an aesthetic choice. An aesthetic choice I really like. I think a bunch of boots in a level like that, I don't know, that's an aesthetic that's not done that much. And I don't know, I really like it. Okay, where do I go now? Oh, I can go up through here. Okay, I initially remember the tooth monster, not the tooth monster, but the slide below the tooth monster. The slide used to be a lot shorter, and there was like that little interval of a chance that I'm just gonna go in here. There's that interval of a timing chance that you would not clone a block. And I told Zane about that like way back in like CCLP4 playtesting phase, that was an issue. Like the tooth, depending on the interval, the timing step you're on, it's not always going to clone. Okay. Well, that's not too bad. Boom, boom. I say that as I mess up. I don't think there's any thieves in the level either, so it's definitely a cool choice to have flippers all up in that section. Oh, did I not? Oh, I was one step ahead of the game. I didn't go through and push the block onto the trap. Oh, again? I forgot to do that again. I don't know, this is one of those levels, it's interesting, like it has an interesting idea going for it, but you kind of have to keep track of the order of things you have to do. Like this, I have to go through this big old maze. I have to keep going through this a couple of times. Okay, now I can go up and the teleport. Okay, now I just keep doing this until I get all the chips. Or the rest of the chips, rather. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. That's what I did earlier. I don't know why it didn't work, but whatever. Okay. So now I go through this again and go push the block down. So yeah, it's kind of like a repetitive process. But I don't really find it all that annoying, really. And again, it's nice that there's a bunch of flippers in the level. Okay, I kind of have to... Oh, damn it! I knew what to do, I oofed. My keyboard did that. Man. I kind of wish this process wasn't excessive like this or repetitive. I know I just said it doesn't bother me that much, and it doesn't, but that doesn't mean I like it. I mean, for the most part, the ball dodging is pretty simple, which is nice. I believe the ending, you have to partial post off one of these fireballs, and there's a fireball being cloned in the same, kind of like in the same interval that these ones are being cloned at. It's kind of weird how it works, but it's a helpful tool to help you out, which I appreciate. Like, that could have very easily been left blind to do. Yeah, I'm definitely glad that force floor slide is longer. That almost seemed necessary. I should have waited. And one of my keys is sticking. Okay, this is the one I messed up on. That's what I meant to do. Alright. Alright, last one. Let's have some leeway with this last go around. Alright. Thankfully, that was really easy. Okay. So, basically, what we have to do is, I think the firewall has to be in the middle, and it will partial post. So let's try it. Hopefully it gets it right. If I mess up, I'm not going to be a happy camper. There we go. Alright, In the Nick of Time is complete. I like the level. It's a pretty creative idea. I think it's a little excessive, at least that thin wall part with the thin wall maze with the fireballs, even though it wasn't a maze, it was literally just a path. I felt like that was a little excessive, I don't know, but nothing worth complaining about too much, so I liked it overall. Alright, Vision is the next level. These letters are important, right? Maybe it forms the password of one of the CCLP4 levels. Only Josh knows. Well, I think everyone else knows now since CCLP4 has been released. But I realized that when I started LPing ZK Adventure, it was at a time when CCLP4 wasn't around. So, yeah. And the letters that these walls form, it's nope, which is a word that Zane is pretty known for saying quite a bit. So yeah, there's that. And no, nope is not a password. I don't think it's a password for any level. Though I wouldn't know. Let's see. Where am I going with this? Oh, there's a... Okay. Didn't know there was a pop-up, or not pop-up, a toggle button underneath there, but that's alright. Alright, Vision is done. Yeah, it was a pretty fun level. It was short. I know I always appreciate short levels, so there's that. I've been saying there's that quite a bit. I should probably not say that. Alright, Symbolism is the next level. Alright, so we got... Oh, it's the same fire formation as the last level. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's see what's going on here. The flippers come first, the ice skates second. The trap connections form a diagonal number sign. Okay, so flippers first and skate second. So diagonal number sign. I can say that word. I don't know why. Anyway, so I'm assuming it's like this and this, this and this. So it's basically this connects to that. So it's kind of like it's like opposing basically. So this trap button connects to there, and that one connects to there. That's basically how I'm seeing it. So let's try to go with that. Oh, pff. Okay, hold on. Do I not want... Oh, I had two choices. I didn't know that. So what happens if I do that one first? Was that necessary? though? Okay. Kind of weird how this works out, but... Alright, so... If I do that... So I need to get this one. Okay, so I need to approach these differently. Okay. Okay, so now that I got the keys and the flippers, okay, what do I do? I'm lost. Do I get the skates now? Flippers first, the skates second. I would think that'd indicate there's a thief somewhere. Well, let's just go see. I mean, I don't see any harm yet. Okay, so what's this path? Okay, well, there's some chips right there I can get. Do I want to get the key? I think I have to get the key first. Yeah, I have to. Okay, so that's covered up. I still have this blue key though. Oh, I have... Yeah, I can do that too. Okay. So now... Looks like I just need to do this. Okay, so if I can push it up... I need to push it up and I need to push it down. So that connects to this. And then I need to go through, get this one. I'm confused with what this little point thing down here even did. I don't get that one at all. Okay, so I need to go all the way around with this guy. Okay. So now I got everything. I can go to the socket here. And there's a bug. I have a feeling I need to save my boots, so... Let's just wait right here and go around. Okay. So I got fire boots now. I guess I can go the exit. So if I'm right, I think this might have a little bit of an issue or a bust of some sorts. It seems to me like the intent was to use the blue key right here and push the block out, but I had flippers the whole time. So the whole mechanism right there just was a little pointless, but that's alright. I'm not going to hold that against the level at all. So Symbolism is done. That was a pretty fun level. Enjoyed that one pretty much. So, alright. So we're going to take on Heist in the next video, guys. Gonna end it off pretty quickly here, since the last few videos have been a little longer than I would have liked them to be, but I'm gonna give you guys like a half-hour-ish video, so yeah, you guys get a little bit of a slack from me. So we're gonna take on Heist, hopefully more levels in the next video. We'll see you guys next time.